Well, I went to, because I couldn't go to college, but I got a job. I got a job at San Francisco State in the graduate studies office as a clerk, kind of secretary person. And I took courses on my lunch hour. And one of my instructors, Kirby Miller, said to me, oh, he just said to me, I came to him, I was in love with it. I came to him and said, what should I read over the summer? And he said, read Plato's Republic and Dostoevsky, the brothers Karamazov. And I said, okay. So I did. And in the fall, I went back and said, well, I read Plato and Dostoevsky. He says, you did? And I said, yes. And he said, come and talk to me about it. So he recognized and nurtured my intellect. And in the graduate studies office, I used to file the catalogs from all the colleges and universities. And I found one from the University of Chicago, about which I knew zilch. But it was Chicago, and my brother was in Springfield, Illinois. And I thought, oh, maybe for some reason, I thought maybe I could go there. And I wrote to the college, and then I told everybody. I told my boss, and he said, you applied to the University of Chicago? And I said, yeah. And he said, I'll write a recommendation. Go to everybody here. They'll write a recommendation. And then I told the people at my church, and at that time, I wanted to be a doctor. I don't know how much I wanted to be a doctor. Oh, it was Kirby Miller. He said, be a doctor because you can be both rich and good. I'm like, okay. So the church took up a collection and said, we're sending you back to be a doctor. That's wonderful. So between that and I applied for a scholarship, I got the scholarship. I applied for an on-campus job. I applied for a loan. I got there. And then I told my mother. She says I'll die. I came down a couple of weeks before I was supposed to go. I came down with a fever of 104 degrees. There was no high blood count. There was nothing going on. I know that it was because of the stress of my mother's forbidding me to do what I felt like I needed to do.